What's up, gamers? It's Koopa here. I'm with Sheldon Carter of Digital Extremes. We're checking out The Darkness 2.
Yeah.
You are the project director here.
That's right, yeah. We're really excited to be at PAX. I mean, it's so awesome getting to show the game to gamers, actually having it in people's hands to play. So
yeah, this is actually the first hands-on, right?
Yeah, very first. So, I mean, we only announced a few weeks ago. We showed people at GDC, and now we're like, you know what? We can't pass this opportunity. There's too many people here that we want to show the game to. So,
I think the most drastic element you'll notice first when you first see the trailer and the stills is the art switch. It's much more graphic novelty. I mean, that was obviously a conscious decision.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we started looking at the source material. You know, we were like, hey, we love the comics. Let's go through it. What do we see? It's high contrast image. Obviously, they're hand drawn, and we thought, you know, how do we bring that into a game? And so, you know, that's what we did. We really worked on the contrast, the lighting, and we had a team of artists that went through and they just kind of hand painted the whole game so that you could have that feel like you're playing a graphic novel.
Yeah, I mean, it really pops on the screen when you're going through it. And so, let's set it up. We finished Darkness 1, and where are we now in Darkness 2?
Yeah, Darkness 2 takes place 2 years after the events of the first game. So basically what happened was, you know, Jackie rose to the top. Basically, by killing Uncle Paulie at the end of Darkness 1, he became the Don of the Franchetti family. So the demo that you played today, you see him, he's the Don, but he's been attacked, and someone's trying to take the darkness from him. And that's all I can tell you about the story for now.
That's all we got for story.
Yeah.
So we also added PC into the mix of playable platforms?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We built, for Digital Extremes, I mean, our engine, we run on all 3 platforms all the time. So, yeah, I mean, we want to support our PC fans as well as our console fans.
So what is the PC getting any nice, you know, DX11 support, anything like that?
Right now, what we're trying is for the same experience across all 3. I mean, that's the way we work. I mean, obviously, you know, you got a great rig, you're going to have texture, resolution improvements and stuff like that. But, I mean, right now we just want the same experience across the board.
So the game is certainly not your typical run and gun, because we got the tentacles that are just so fun to play with.
Yeah.
One of the things we saw through the demo was you actually gain some sort of points as we're going for like style kills and stuff like that. So what's that about?
Yeah, I mean, we're not really talking about our progression system yet. We did leave it in there because we want people to know it is there. I'm sure that's coming down the road. I guess what you're seeing that we're really excited about in the demo is the quad wielding. I mean, when you have at your fingertips, you've got your 2 guns and you've got, you know, a grabbing demon arm and a slashing demon arm, what you can do in the environment is amazing, right? I mean, you can go down the streets, car door, rip it open, use it as a shield from guys, shoot through the window of that door, slash a guy in half that's coming at you, throw the car door at another guy. We really want it to be like this, you know, concert of death, basically, where the player gets to like just kind of look around and figure out how they're going to kill as many guys as possible.
Yeah, it brings the, you know, dual wielding to a whole new sense.
That's right.
Dual wielding.
Yeah. It's like a Gillette commercial, right? Hey, fuck it, we're going to 4. Yeah.
So we also, it's very story driven. I mean, obviously, as we're, you know, through the opening demo, we saw like a lot of story elements coming through without specifically being told in a cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, we're really, the writer of the first game was Paul Jenkins. He's also the writer on the second game. And, you know, it's been really great working with him because the moments that we loved about the first game were those kind of quiet moments that you kind of got to sit with the characters a little bit. You know, sitting with Jenny on the couch and watching To Kill a Mockingbird was an amazing moment for me personally. We want to have those types of moments in our game, so it's great having Paul Jenkins writing. And for us, I mean, I want to tell people about those moments, but imagine if that was spoiled for you in Darkness 1. So, you know,
okay,
playing that close to the chest.
One of the things we did know, or did see, is the Darklings are back, but he's not like a mindless minion anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we love the humor of those guys in Darkness 1. We just felt like we didn't get attached to them, and we felt we were making this really story-driven game, and we got this character who's potentially with us all the time. He should be crucial. So he really is. I mean, he not only does he, you know, piss on guys and distract them well so you can kill them, you know, he's also really got narrative beats that are really important.
Is there any kind of multiplayer mix that might be coming into play?
No comment.
No comment. Interesting. Okay, so we got Darkness 2. Thanks so much for bringing it back. The first one was great, and we're glad it did well enough to come back.
Yeah, I mean, we loved it. I mean, 2K came to us and they said, hey, you want to work on this game? And, you know, we couldn't be happier. I mean, it's been great. The development's been great. Lately, we, you know, Mike Patton's back as the voice of the Darkness, and it's been funny because through the development cycle, we had ourselves in there being like the Cookie Monster, you know, taunting Jackie, right? Anyways, I won't do my impression, but, you know, having Mike Patton come in has been awesome, and we've got, you know, I feel like we've got all the components of people who love the first game. I think they're going to like our game too.
So what's the release window? What are we looking at there? How long do we got to wait for this?
You know, not that long. It's fall. So like I said, we're for all 3 platforms, and we're going to be out in the fall.
Yeah, I mean, the demo is very functional. Everything's there, so it's smooth. So it's PS3, 360, and PC this fall.
This fall, yeah. Like I said, we're just in that polishing phase. We're tightening up all the loose bolts, but it should be great.
And one last question about how long do you think it's going to be? That since it is story driven.
Yeah, I mean, right now where we're at with story, we haven't cast all of our voice casts. I just finished saying we're tightening up all the nuts and bolts. We're still working on the story. We're still putting all of the stuff that we really want in there. It's hard to tell with that story stuff still kind of going in. Those are the last parts that we're working on right now. And so I don't know yet. I mean, it's probably what you're expecting for a shooter, but I mean, it's not going to be a 2-hour, 3-hour experience. That's
Okay, so it's going to be more than like 5 hours at least.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, fantastic. Can't wait to check it out this fall.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks so much.